Coming to you from the busiest and most efficient airport in the world, Hartsfield-Jackson International, Atlanta. Hello and welcome to We Got Your Six. I'm Tekia Parks.
And I'm Sergeant TaSheena Brown. The Atlanta Police Department works at the airport side by side with TSA and other local and federal partners to keep passengers safe.
Officers also work to make sure when there is a problem with mail theft, they respond quickly to catch those responsible.
What y'all boys got? What's up, bro?
I'm getting arrested.
Hold on, no. I'm getting arrested. Okay.
Hold on, I ain't had nothing to do with that.
There go. Okay. Yep. You know what I'm in the car with though? Hey, like you praying.
It wasn't my brother right there. He didn't have
403.
nothing to do with it.
We gonna have 3 meals detained.
He didn't have nothing.
Man, my guy, man, you told me one mailbox, man, 100 mailboxes.
No, I promise to God, all them mailboxes been like that. I promise to God.
I got you. Hey,
I promise to God, all them mailboxes been like that, bro. I don't stay in. If you, I swear to God, if you can go in.
Security say, man,
Look,
y'all will pop.
no, I promise to God. Look, like, bro, this ain't right. Hey, nothing to do with nothing they got going on. I'm like, for real, man.
Oh, I got you, bro. I got you, but
I'm just literally at the store, man.
yeah, listen to me, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I say?
I understand, man, but I ain't got nothing to do with this stuff, man.
APD can't say thank you enough to the people they serve. When we need help catching a suspect, Officer John Moore tells us the community not only gets involved, but they also help put them behind bars.
We are here seeking the public's assistance to identify a dangerous person that's on the streets of Atlanta.
Lieutenant Crosby needed help catching this guy, Kwame Shabazz. February 5th, Crosby made a plea to the public, showing surveillance video of Shabazz walking around a Buckhead apartment complex before he forced his way into a woman's apartment and assaulted her.
The victim called 911 immediately after it happened. She's been very cooperative, very brave. She was able to put out a sketch for us, the GBI as well.
Lieutenant Crosby said Shabazz was wanted for a similar crime in College Park and for exposing himself in another case. After talking with reporters and getting the story out to the public, he was arrested in less than 12 hours. Lieutenant Crosby has a message for anyone who thinks they're getting away with a crime in Atlanta.
Turn yourself in. We are looking for you. We are going to apprehend you. Turn yourself in. There's no way you can run. The citizens of Atlanta is very helpful in investigations. If they see you out there, they will call.
If you see something, say something. Call Crime Stoppers at 404-577-8477.
We're coming up on 1 year since the entire Atlanta community helped build the new Public Safety Training Center. Here's why it's been so successful.
This is the Atlanta Public Safety Training Center, and this place says something important about who we are as a city. Atlanta believes in preparation. We believe in teamwork. And we believe that the people who protect this city deserve the very best. For the first time, police officers and Atlanta Fire Rescue can train together in one space, built for real-world situations. No more bouncing from one location to another. No more borrowing time or equipment. Here, training is seamless, intentional, and shared. You feel it the moment you walk the grounds. mounted patrol working nearby, K-9 teams training with purpose, firefighters climbing, rescuing, officers sharpening decision-making in the simulation center, and drivers pushing themselves on the evac course. All of it happens together, all of it focused on doing the job better for the people of Atlanta. The results? It speaks for itself. Recruiting is up. The Atlanta Police Department now has more than 1,800 officers. Fire rescue over 1,100. First responders who chose Atlanta because this city chose to invest in them. But this center isn't just about public safety professionals. It's about the city, the community, and the people we serve. Outdoor spaces designed not to separate, but to connect. The Atlanta Public Safety Training Center represents pride in service, pride in preparation, and pride in a city that understands safety is greatest when everyone has a seat at the table. This is Atlanta, investing in its future.
As Atlanta gets ready to host 9 FIFA World Cup games, APD is getting excited too. Many of our officers have been soccer fans for years.
It's a big stage, so it gives a lot of pride.
Atlanta Police Officer Troy Pena knows what it's like to be an athlete on the international stage. He has dual citizenship and swam for the country Cape Verde during the 2020 Summer Olympics.
It gives you more energy, knowing that you have people behind you that are very excited that you're representing them too, so it makes you want to go even harder.
Atlanta has hosted dozens of sporting events, including the 1996 Olympics. But hosting the upcoming FIFA World Cup is something new. Pena expects lots of fans and excitement for the city.
Atlanta gets to display their culture, their hospitality, what they have to offer. So not just at the events here, but Atlanta also gets to display what they have for people. So it's a big stage to be on. It takes a lot of preparation, but I think we're ready.
He says the Atlanta Police Department is also ready to serve and protect.
We've definitely upped our numbers. Our training is spectacular. We're our new training center. We have top-of-the-line training and equipment, and I think we'll be ready.
Even though he didn't win a medal, Pena says he swam better than ever before and wouldn't change that Olympic experience for anything.
I'm happy to have Cape Verde here. To all the people, all the Cape Verdeans that come to Atlanta, I can't wait to have you, and it'll be a good time.
We're going to hear from more officers about their connection to big sporting events in the weeks ahead. From time to time, we want to remind you that if you need help with the city service, like a water leak or trash pickup, dial 311. Dave Huddleston tells us you should only use 911 for life or death emergencies.
Imagine, if you will, a traffic tantrum when things don't go your way. You're cruising down the street, anticipating drinks with the fellas or dinner with the family, when you're overcome with rage from a reluctant red light.
The red light is so long, it's so infuriating that it is a crime, and I'd like to press charges, I guess.
Press charges on who?
I guess against the city for kidnapping me and holding me hostage at that traffic light.
The city was holding you hostage at a traffic light?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me...
See, the traffic light is so long on the red, it's just so oppressive that it cannot be left untalked about.
Okay, then. All right, thank you.
You didn't even get a report of which light it is, lady. Let me talk to the supervisor, please.
Sure, 1 second. Is it going to be the light at Howell Mill in Marietta? Because that's where I'm pinging you from.
Yeah, can you report that, please?
See? Okay, I got you.
As frustrating as this issue may be, this 2-minute call could have kept someone who had a real emergency from getting through to operators. Only dial or text 911 for life or death situations. This is Atlanta, not the Twilight Zone.
March is Women's History Month, and we want to recognize those who came before us and blaze the trail that allowed both of us to work for the Atlanta Police Department.
Absolutely. Here's APD's historian, Doug Evans.
Hello, Atlanta. This is Doug Evans again with the Atlanta Police Historical Society, and I'd like to highlight something that's very near and dear to me. I have a picture taken from the Jet magazine from May of 1972 of the first African American woman sworn police officer. Now, obviously we're going from Black History Month into March, which is going to be Women's History Month. And what better way to celebrate the two than to highlight the contributions of Miss Lenny Hallman. Now, she was a class of 1971, class number 65, and she was originally a civilian with the city of Atlanta. Her duties were typing and receptionist duties. She was not happy. And so she submitted an application to the department to become a sworn police officer, not knowing at the time that she would get a call back in 1971 to join the class. She was then a graduate of the 1971 class of number 65 and became the first sworn officer of APD of color. Now, her first duty as an officer was she was sent to the crime prevention section to talk to the community about crime prevention. And then she was brought over to the narcotics unit. Now, what we found out, which was amazing, that Ms. Hallman was the first woman brought into narcotics as a narcotics undercover officer. What we then found out later on from her own words, before she passed away in 2022, was that being an undercover officer, her family was threatened. And so she moved her family and left APD by moving to Mississippi. As you can see here, we have another picture of Ms. Hallman, where Officer Hallman has her oath of office from 1971. Though Officer Hallman stayed with the department a short time, we really want to highlight the achievements of her contributions to APD. It was not too long after that that the first women were hired, and she was then hired of color in 1971. So as we conclude Black History Month, we just want to highlight her contributions and segue to great women's contributions in March for Women's History Month.
We thank you for watching We Got Your Six. I'm Sergeant TaSheena Brown.
And I'm Tekia Parks. We'll see you next time.